Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Quadrant protocol. Vast amounts of authentic data are needed to power today's algorithms. However, the current data economy is fraught with problems. There is an ever-widening gap between those with the resources to collect and store their own data and those that do not. The data that have not to do have access to is often fragmented and of questionable authenticity. The kind of data that produces power results when fed to algorithms. Part of the reason why the data lacks authenticity is because the suppliers of it are not properly incentivized. Fair revenue distribution does not exist for both data producers and vendors. Without a healthy and transparent data economy, the increasing demand for authentic data will not be met. Quadrant aims to solve these problems by providing a blueprint for mapping disparate data sources. It will support proof of data authenticity and provenance via data stamping, the creation of constellations data smart contract for disparate data sources, and fair remuneration and incentive sharing. Data consumers can trust the authenticity of the data they purchase. Nurseries data producers are compensated fairly every time their data is used, and pioneers data vendors have the incentive to create innovative constellations, and this is in this new transparent ecosystem ensures that companies get the authentic data they need. Quadrant is designed to work with both centralized and decentralized services. The architecture consists of the core Quadrant blockchain, clients, and Guardian nodes. Quadrant will operate on a proof of authority consensus mechanism so that it can handle more transactions, operate at a lower gas price, achieve faster transactions, and restrict malicious nodes from entering data into the network. An external proof of work chain will be used as an anchor for security purposes. For the time being, the Ethereum blockchain will be used for anchoring, but it can be replaced by any public chain in the future if needed. So let's have a quick check on this site. As I said, there is nurseries, pioneers, Ellen's data consumers, and this is the structure of Quadrant protocol. This is the benefits: data stamping, constellation creation, enriched data and services. This is the benefits of Quadrant protocol, of blueprint of it. So let's go next to the business use cases. As I said, there is nurseries, pioneers, elms. This is the technical review of it. If you wanna know more about it, you should read white paper, uh, a detailed report about this project. So this is the token sale overview, and I want to say about fair revenue distribution. Producers of the original data sources have in the worst with respect to revenue distribution. They need to be incentivized to continue producing data, yet more often than not they are paid just once for the data that they provide. It is the data vendors that have the ability to resell the same data again and again. There is no way for the producers to find out what happens to the data downstream, where it goes and for what purposes. What this does is cast an opaque layer over the data so that the producers have no idea of how much money they are owed. So at this level of the data value chain, the biggest problem in that the atomic data producers are not paid the fair share of the revenue made by the data that they produce. Individual data has little value on its own. Its real value is derived when it's combined with other data sets. As a result, most data producers will sell their data up the value chain to aggregators and resellers who can sell interesting data sets alongside one another to multiply the impact of the insights. The problem of atomic data producers is that they receive payment only once, no matter how many times the data is resold via the resellers and aggregators. Each additional sale beyond the initial transaction between the ADP and the reseller does not translate into revenue for the ADP. This is not the only thing working against ADPs with existing data transaction architects. There are prohibitive costs incurred in compensating ADPs for the data that they provide. Take a CSV file that has thousands of medical prescriptions sourced from multiple ADPs as an example. Figuring out the exact percentage of revenue to share among the contributing ADPs is inherently cumbersome and expensive. So let's go down to the roadmap of this project. They started the project in the first quarter of 2018. They have a token generation event and product testnet result or testnet release. Data stamping, contract testing, initial client testing. So they have a test. They to first quarter of 2020 they distributed Guardian nodes. They have a long way of 2 years, so I believe they could do it. Let's go next to the team, and the founder and CEO of this project is Mike Davey. As you see, director of engineering is Barha Jassani, and there are a lot of really talented people in this team. Advisors are Dorji-san, COO Sentiment.net. He's the community advisor. The technical advisor is Benedict Chan. The strategic growth advisor is Harry Krishnan, and this is very experienced people. I believe they help the team to grow. This is the data providers of the project: Data Spark, Circus Social, FactSet, etc. Supporters and partners. So this is the end of my review of Quadrant protocol. I believe you like it, and if you like it, click on like button. If you want to see more video like this, click on subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.